So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Instant match reaction as Manchester United start their Champions League campaign with a 4-3 loss to Bayern Munich. Not the way I thought the game was going to go. A very surprising scoreline, a chaotic way to end the game. But once again, we are talking about the same thing every single game. We throw the game away ourselves. We are creators of our own downfall. We score, we concede straight away. We score, we concede straight away. And it's every single game. And how are you meant to win games if you are doing that? We had the Spurs game. Rashford scores. Straight away Spurs score to get back in it. Name something weaker than Manchester United's mentality. Because I can't. And how are you meant to go to the Allianz Arena and do that and expect to come away with a positive result? Oh, I'm just so tired of this. I'm so tired. Late on in that game, we are 3-1 down to Bayern Munich. We make it 3-2 with 4 minutes to go. And I was like, come on then. Casemiro gets the goal. Get the ball back to the centre spot. Go on and find a way or create that last chance to try and find a goal to make it 3-3. And a minute later, Bayern Munich get the fourth. And then we end up scoring in the 94th minute, 95th minute to make it 4-3. And that should have been the goal to make it 3-3. And we're coming away with a positive result. You cannot do that. You cannot keep on doing this if you want to have good results. Let alone in the Premier League, it's the Champions League. You cannot be doing that at this level. And again, creators of our own downfall. Good 15 minutes, really good, pressing well. Not really the start I expected Manchester United to make. Being on top, creating chances, should have been 1-0 up. And all of a sudden, Bayern Munich's first real opportunity, Sane takes the shot. And David De Gea, was that David De Gea in goal? Andre Onana lets it go through his hands. A massive David De Gea moment. And again, from there, just cost us the game because we know what will happen. Heads will drop. And a few minutes later, Gnabry gets a second. And from then, I just knew we were going to lose that game because there was no chance that Manchester United were coming from 2-0 down to win that game at the Allianz Arena. You just can't do that. We're either scoring and then conceding straight away, or we're conceding and then conceding again straight away. Because our heads drop. Towards the end of the game, players were jogging. Towards the end of the game. And it's all right fighting back. It's all right losing 4-3. It makes it look a little bit closer. But the game should have been away from us. It really should have. But again, I'm just angry because there's no chance we were ever going to win that game. Doing what we do best and conceding 2 goals in a row or scoring and then conceding. You just can't do that at this level. You really can't. And it's really frustrating as well because that game could have been a little bit different. That game could have ended 3-3. That game could have ended being a positive result. But once again, we're looking at another loss. And we've conceded 3+ goals now in 3 straight games for the first time in a very long time. We are leaking goals. We are absolutely leaking goals at the moment. But defence as well. That defending for the last goal. Are they defenders? Was there any point in having defenders on that pitch towards the end of the game? There was nothing going on. Even the first goal, the second one, the Gnabry one, he was free as anything. 2 yards in front of the keeper. Free, not being picked up, not being marked for an easy tap-in. And it's happened every single game as well. The last game against Brighton, Danny Welbeck was free, 2 yards in front of Onana for a simple tap-in. These defenders do not know how to defend at the moment. What's happened? What's happened with this side, man? I'm getting so tired of this because we had a chance today. We could have been walking away with a good result. Yes, we were never expected to win the game. I get that. So that's why I'm not getting too angry about it. But it's just the way we do things. It's simple mistakes. It's simple errors leading to goals which are just so avoidable. And it's every game. And it's just hard to take because you watch it, you're thinking, okay, we can probably improve in this game. Big game away at the Allianz Arena. Go and show us something. Go and put in a performance. I know we're light. I know we got a weak inside, but go down. We did for the first 15 minutes, but call us what you want. weak mentality FC, 15 minutes FC, because that's all we can seem to play for is 15 minutes. And as soon as we concede that first goal, there's no getting back into it. In these big games, there's no chance. Maybe in the smaller ones, but these type of games, with how weak our mentality is, it's game over. 1-0, game over. I knew it was. As soon as they went 1-0 up due to that mistake, because the heads just go. And it's just not good enough. It really isn't, because, just mentioned it. The player's jogging at the end. Why are you jogging? Why in the hell are you jogging around when you're 3-1 down to Bayern Munich? That should make you want to put more effort in. Like, it's just not acceptable. Think of the fans that flew there to watch you today, and you're jogging with 10 minutes to go. Try and get 2 goals more. Try and get that draw. And I know we got one back, and that was good. And Casemiro got a brace, so fair play. He kept on going towards the end of the game. But so many players today were just not off it. But again, it's just as soon as one person makes that mistake, it just seems to affect them all. And I don't know why it is. None of them think, okay, let's get on with it now. Mistakes happen. Let's get on with it. Let's try a bit harder. They all just think the same. They all just do the same things. All their heads drop. And it's just so tiring now, because when is it going to improve? When is it going to improve now? Because we're leaking goals, we're losing games, and nothing seems like to be improving. We're getting more injuries day by day as well. It's just hard to take at the moment. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. But one thing I just wanted to say as well, the Eriksen situation. That experiment of playing Eriksen in the 8th position, that died a year ago. Why are we still trying that? It cost us so many games, and it's going to cost us so many more if we keep on doing it. And I know that won't happen, because Amrabat, when he's fit, he's surely playing the side. We've got Mason Mount coming back into the team. And I know we were weakened today. I get that. And I understand that's not our best team, and we've not been able to field our best team at the moment. But the only positive coming out of that game was Casemiro and Rasmus Højlund getting his first goal as well. And that goal should have been the inspiration for a comeback. But yeah, he got it at, it was 2-1, wasn't it? Yeah, so we let them score 2 more goals after getting back into it. Like, honestly, the defence today, horrible defending today. Reguilon, one of our best players on the field as well. Rashford's attitude, again, stunk today. Absolutely stunk. Jogging towards the end of the game, doesn't come off. And he takes Højlund off, who's trying his hardest. He takes Pellistri off, who, was a big game for him today. Got chucked in the deep end, did quite well at times. But again, I think it was just a bit too much for him today. But it was definitely the right thing to do. And we were calling for it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. But I just had enough, because we're just our creators of our own downfall. We really are. But let's get on to the team. So it was Onana again. That mistake, you just can't really talk about it, can you? Because it's been pending, really, with the way he's been playing. A mistake like that. And I thought that was David De Gea in goal tonight when I saw that. I was like, David De Gea is back. That's what I thought when I saw that one. But yeah, Onana, Dalot, Martinez, Lindelof. I wish it was Varane. Lindelof and Reguilon, who played quite well today. It was Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno, Rashford, Højlund and Pellistri. That was a team going into the game. I think it was a team I predicted, to be fair. So I was quite happy with that, because I wanted Pellistri to play. But as I just said to you guys, we started really well. And it was really surprising. But I knew it wouldn't last, because as soon as Bayern Munich were going to get that goal, which they were always going to get today, it was just about how Manchester United were going to respond after that. And of course, it was typical Manchester United this season, going on to lose the game and conceding silly goals, which were avoidable. But it started really well. Should have went 1-0 up. Don't know how Christian Eriksen has not put that shot away. But then that goal comes, the second one comes, and Manchester United are chasing something we were never going to win in the end. We got back in it through Højlund in the second half. Positive start. Højlund getting his first goal. You're thinking, can we do it? Can we go and get another? No. Concede straight away from a penalty, which again was not a penalty. How the rules change every single week, someone needs to tell me, because where's the consistency we were promised? Where's that gone? Where is the consistency we were promised? Doesn't really sit right with me. But yeah, it's strange, because the Romero one was very similar. Nothing happened about that, did it? So it's one way or another. You get it or you don't, really. So that's 3-1. Harry Kane scores as well. He can piss off getting his goal today when he should have been a Manchester United player. But it is what it is. 3-1. And Manchester United get a goal back to make it 3-2 late on. And as I said, you're thinking, can we? Can we? No, we can't. 4-2, and then 4-3, and then we end the game 4-3 loss, which again, if you didn't watch the game, you'd think, oh, close game. But it wasn't really that close, in my opinion, because towards the end, it was just scrappy. Bayern Munich shouldn't have conceded those 2 goals. We shouldn't have conceded a goal straight after. So it's a game of, again, fine margins, which Manchester United created our own downfall in. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. But let's get on to the player ratings. It's not the end, by the way, guys. We were expected to lose this game. I have full confidence we're going to get out of the group. Galatasaray drew 2-2 as well, so that's a bit of a positive as well. And I think we played them next, maybe Copenhagen next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that. I'm not too sure when it is, but yeah. But player ratings, oh no, not for me. Made some decent saves in the game, but that mistake really cost us the game. We had the momentum, we were playing quite well, and as soon as that happens, our heads drop and we go and lose the game or go and concede 2 goals in a row. So it is hurting me because we started well, but again, you can't make mistakes like that in a big game like this in the Champions League. You just can't do it because the opponents, they're just going to punish you for it. They really are, and that's what they did today. So Onana gets a 4, very low for me, but again, it is early on, but the Suns are not looking too good. I was never a fan of getting rid of David De Gea, but obviously Ten Hag saw something in Andre Onana, thought he could be what he wanted, but at the moment, it's just not really clicking. Whether it will click, hopefully it will, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 4 today. Reguilon for me, again, another consistent performance from him. 7 for me today. I thought in the first half, going forward defensively was absolutely brilliant. And credit to him as well, because he's not going to be a starter, but he wants to be. He's showing fight. He's showing hunger. He's showing he wants to be in contention to be a starter. And that's what I want from everyone. That's what I want from all the people coming off the bench or starting games when they don't really get an opportunity. Show you want it, because not many players do that for Manchester United at the moment. So credit to Reguilon. Really good from him today. We'll give him a 6 to be fair. Not a 7. We'll give him a 6. Martinez, first half was brilliant, second half faded away, and the defending was absolutely atrocious from him, from Victor Lindelof, from Diego Dallo, and Reguilon at some points as well in that second half. We just, there was just no defending. There was no point having defenders in that second half, to be fair. There really wasn't, but yeah, we'll give Martinez a 4 and Lindelof a 4 as well. And Diego Dallo would give a 5. I thought was all right as well and dealt with his marker at times. Casemiro, we're going to give a 5 as well. I thought he was okay, did what he could. Again, having Eriksen next to him, it just doesn't help him all, doesn't it? I said the Eriksen 8 experiment died a year ago. You can't play him in that position. You need to give Casemiro much more support than a Christian Eriksen alongside him for defensively. So yeah, Casemiro we'll give him a 5. Thought he was alright, to be fair. Those 2 goals, again, proving he can score goals, proving he's going to be a key player for us once again this season, in goals-wise and assists-wise. So I was happy with him today. So we're going to give him, we'll give him a 6 as well, to be fair. Eriksen, for me, going to give him a 5 again. Mentioned it, just doesn't work in the 8 position. More forward, yes, I'm all for it, playing in that cam position, not really doing much defensive work, because he definitely is a good option for that. Can play a ball, can play a pass, can score goals as well, but again, he's just not ready, or he's just not fit enough to play these games anymore in these big competitions at the pace they're going by. So yeah, we give Eriksen a 5. He did okay. Bruno Fernandes, again, silly passes at times, man, so sloppy. There was a point towards the end of the game where it was 3-2, and we had a chance for a counter-attack, and Bruno Fernandes misplaced a pass, and they go and score to make it 4-2. That's what I mean by fine margins, that you need to make every single pass count in the Champions League, and we didn't do that towards the game late on. So Bruno Fernandes, gonna give him a 5 as well. I thought it was okay, to be fair. Going forward, gave us an option, but again, we just need to see a bit more from him in these competitions. But he's been brilliant recently for us, being our best player at times, so I'm not going to go in too hard on him today. Rashford, again, the attitude problem, it's not right with me. It stunk again, absolutely stunk at times in that second half, jogging back. A few players as well were jogging back in the second half, which really pissed me off as well, because you cannot be doing that. It's just unacceptable at times. So Rashford, for me, had some opportunities in the first half, did okay, but again, he's just way too greedy at times, and again, tracking back doesn't do enough, and he needs to, so we'll give him a 5 as well. Højlund, for me, gets a 6. I thought he looked good today. I mean, he the chances he got, he should have taken, to be fair. There was one in the first half he should have scored. Got that second one early on in the second half, opening his account, which again got us back into the game. So credit to Højlund as well. Hopefully the first of many, and a first goal against Bayern Munich. I was hoping it would be an inspiration for a comeback, as I said, but unfortunately that did not go our way. But yeah, he's going to get better. He is going to get better. He needs time. We need to be patient with him. He's going to score his goals this season. I can guarantee you that. I can promise you that. He will score so many goals for us, but it's just about being patient with him, helping him adapt to the league, giving him time, and he'll come good. And then Pellistri got chucked into the deep end today. And again, maybe he found it a bit too difficult. You can see the lack of game time. His connections with players weren't there, really. And that's going to come, to be fair. And that's going to be expected when you don't play as often. You get chucked into a game as big as this one was. So Pellistri, for me, gets a 5. But it's not his fault. So I thought, again, it was the right thing to do. But it just didn't end up working. And that happens sometimes. I can accept that when we want it and it doesn't work, fair enough. But when we don't want things to happen, like Bruno on the right wing, when we know it doesn't work, or things like that, or the diamond formation, we know it doesn't work, then we can argue about it. But it's what we wanted and it just didn't work today. So Erik ten Hag, for me, going to give him a 4. We're conceding way too many goals. And again, how easy it is to play against us, how easy we're conceding goals. I mean, he's just doing things wrong at the moment. And we cannot be conceding this many goals. We cannot be scoring and conceding as much as we are at the moment, because we're not going to win games. That's how easy it is. You don't give yourself a chance to win the game if you're doing that. Like, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how it's happening every single time, but as soon as we score, the players think it's golden goal. The players think we've won the game. That's what they think. That's what they must think, because it's happening way too often. And again, it's just about losing track of where we are at the moment. And we are in danger, as I said, of ruining our Premier League season quite early on. Not a Champions League season, because we're going to beat Galatasaray. We're going to beat Copenhagen, hopefully in both legs. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. But, that was hard to watch. It really was hard to watch. I admire the fight back. I admire getting his goals. But you can only admire so much before you say, you deserved it in a way. You deserved it. That's all it is, guys. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Please leave a like. Please subscribe as well if you are new. But anyway, guys, that's me done. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.